All right. I think it is going. It is going. Let me just clear that up. Should be a little bit better. So hey guys, it's gonna be just a quick live from Munich, München. Just like I'm in the hotel right now. You just see like the ferry wheels. I think is the name of it. And yeah, we just finished up the Kane Brown concert, like a different man tour. And we were pretty lucky because he said he was not feeling that well, and he said to us that he thought about canceling the tour today. Um, but he didn't, so he did the show and everything, and that was pretty nice. That was pretty nice. That was the first time. That was the first time I actually saw him live, and first time I saw him live, and my girlfriend too. So it's pretty cool. So it was pretty cool. Um, and yeah, that was a nice thing. And maybe tomorrow he might not do the concert because at the end of the concert his voice was pretty like broken. He was drinking a lot, so to maybe calm his throat and everything. So I hope he will get better. Well, because he still have some dates here before going back to the US. I think two more or three more because he also have to go to Berlin or Amsterdam, or maybe it's passed already. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty certain he still has some days here in Europe. I mean, and yeah. So talking about touring and stuff like this, it is the on the topic of traveling, which is pretty cool. And again, just showing you the hoodie, Kane Brown hoodie. We didn't have the size that we wanted, so we took S size. It's pretty. Well, it fits me. Well, I think it would have been a little bit better if I had like an M, but for me, for my body, it's good. It's good. And traveling, guys, it is so fun. I don't know if I will have too many more opportunities in the near future, but hopefully a little bit later on I will be able to travel again more. So we enjoying that right now, traveling as we can, and then after I think it's gonna be a lot of grind, and we'll be mostly in France. We'll be mostly in France, but yeah, if you have the opportunity to travel, this is something that you should do. Traveling will just make you more of a better human beings. This would be weird to say. I'm not saying that people who don't travel are not good human beings. It's just like you learn so much more about yourself when you travel, and you also learn a lot about other people's culture, so you can also be more understandable. And for example, when tourists come um, to your country and they do stuff that they don't know, that there are things that you shouldn't do in this country, but as you've been to their country, you know that they're not doing this to be rude. It's just like this in their country. It's not something impolite to do. So when they do this in other people's country, some like local people might find it rude, but if you know the culture of the country of these people and everything, you're like, no, they're not rude. It's just how it is in their country. It's not taboo or whatever. Blah, blah, blah. So you just know other people better, and you are more understanding, I would say. And yeah, that's just so much fun. You meet a lot of people, and when I traveled, I met a lot of German people. Guys, you are everywhere. That is crazy. Everywhere I go, I make friends. I make some German friends. It's like it has to happen. So I have a pretty good vibe with Germany. It's like every time I meet someone from Germany, we end up being buddies. So it's pretty cool. And even if I don't speak German, I might do it at some point. But it's just like I'm struggling enough to just maintain my Chinese. So learning a new language, I don't know if I'm gonna do it. It's just like maybe not now. Hopefully one day, who knows? And And yeah, traveling is such a life hack. You just learn a lot about yourself. You learn about the culture. You open your palate to so many more delicious food. Um, it's just great. It's like you enjoy life more. You know, you can take things that you like in other people's culture to include it in your own and make um, uh, make yourself an international person. It's like, for example, my palate is pretty used to food from a lot of different part of this world. I'm not gonna say everywhere, but I'm not that complicated. I'm not that picky when it comes to food. I grew up eating, African food from Congo, but I also live, close to people from Senegal, Mali. So when we had neighborhood day, they would prepare us food from their countries, and so I ate this. And also I had a Polish best friend before, and after a Ukrainian best friend. So when I used to go to his place, mom would do food from Ukraine, Russia, and everything. So I'm also used to eating food from there. And then also I studied Chinese when I was 13 years old, and we went to Chinese restaurants and stuff like that. And I got to like it very much. And then I also lived in China. So Asian food, African food from the countries I've tasted. I lived in the US, so different food. I don't even know if they have like a cuisine, like something special. Mm, it was good, but it was not something extraordinary, but it was good. And also where we were, there were a lot of Mexican restaurants, and they were amazing. Oh, they were amazingly good. And yeah, so I'm used to eating a lot of food. Indian food, one of the best as well. As well. Not just too spicy because it make my stomach not not well. But it has taste, but I don't like I like spices. I don't like things to be spicy just to yeah, just like hot to and you're gonna poop like crazy. I don't like this type of spicy. I like spices that just like oh, that has a lot of taste, that has a lot of flavors and everything. So yeah, travel guys, if you can travel, that's amazing. All right, we're gonna prepare to sleep because it's the end of the weekend already. We have to go back to France tomorrow noon, and we're gonna take the train, so it's gonna be long. It's gonna be like 5 hours train. We came using the my bad. We came by train, and we're gonna go back by no, we came by plane. Sorry, because we needed to be here faster. Otherwise, we would have wasted one night, and I already paid for it. So I was like, nah, we're gonna come to die, and so that's why we came by plane. And but we're gonna go back by train because we're not in a hurry to go back home. So, and it's more economical. So yeah, see you guys for the next one.